Friday. Woo woo! Woo! On the road again. So yeah, we had a crazy morning because Braden and I got off work early. So yes, that moved our time frame up a whole lot. But at least this way we are ahead of schedule, and it's going to be a lot easier to stop and give Charlie the breaks that she needs. So we're just leaving town right now. So I don't know, how long does it take to get there?
God,
like with 5.5. Yeah, without stops, it's like
without stops, it's 5 hours. But with a couple stops in Oyen and Wainwright, should take about 5.5, maybe 6.
Probably 6, maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a long drive ahead of us. Hopefully it's awesome, but we're gonna have some road trip fun. We got some good tunes lined up. So for now, cue the music. To vent for a second, okay? Just 1 second. Because part of our awesome playlist that I made has the new Imagine Dragons album on it, which is friggin' awesome. So good. Anyway, we went and saw them in Calgary at the Saddle Dome for their Smoke and Mirrors tour. And anyway, so good, crazy. I had to be at work at 5 a.m. the next morning. We didn't get home until 3 a.m. So anyway, it was a lot of effort, but totally worth it. And then the next morning I'm at work and I see a Calgary newspaper and it freaking tanked Imagine Dragons because this guy was, I don't know, he was old school. I looked him up. I was so triggered. And I looked him up and he basically loved the openers because they were an older band. It was Metric. But then he was like just ripping on Imagine Dragons for not having like good stage presence and whatnot. And like, granted, the lead singer, he's got some weird dance moves about him, but if you want to see a weird lead singer, you look up Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning. That will blow your mind. Anyway, so now when I'm listening to Imagine Dragons, and anytime I'm like, wow, this is awesome, all I can think about is how this guy just tanked them, and it aggravates me to my very core. Anyway, we're gonna go to a park. Look like a mess. Are you getting tired? So we're just pulling into Wainwright, and we just had to stop for that train, and then right as we're all peeling out on the other side, the lady in front of us, she like slams on her brakes and swerves to the side, and then as she moves and I slam on our brakes, you see like 5 or 6 ducklings trying to cross the road, and then the last one, it like fell on its face in front of us and then got up to keep running, and then unfortunately the traffic coming in the opposite direction nailed the last little duckling. So Brittany's quite upset. And while I don't understand why she cares so much, I love that she does. So that's unfortunate.
That was probably the most horrific thing I have ever experienced in my entire life. I like looked back and the duckling like caught under the wheel and then started like rolling on the ground. And then I just, oh, yeah.
Trash.
Some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up.
Alright, so right now we're in Lloyd, but currently we're on the Alberta side, and if you look here, that big tall thing here is the border. So we're just about to cross onto the Saskatchewan side of Lloyd, and there we are. We are in Saskatchewan now.
There's some baby horses here.
You're a baby horse.
Come and see the pigs. Mommy, no.
Look, you can see yourself.
What's going on?
Okay, so travel day down. We made it just before 9 o'clock. Really long day, which we expected. We took our time and made some stops, which I think kept Charlie calm, but the last half hour, her and Bennett both screaming. So yeah, we're glad that that's over. Now we're just hanging out with family, watching some football. I'm ready for an exciting weekend. Okay, so it's like 7:30 in the morning, and we're about to wake Braden up with a swift punch in the face. Tarp. Good morning. Oh my God. Good morning. It's foggy. We're on the farm. Just had breakfast. Woke Braden up. Now we're gonna go find some kittens. Super exciting.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
Die, pigs.
Here and there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
This looks like something out of a horror movie.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here, there,
Hey, Braden.
everywhere.
Floor's lava.
Old MacDonald had
3,
a farm,
2, 1.
This family reunion boxing round. What?
You guys gotta hit each other.
distraction. Oh, is it actually?
Well, it deflated, yeah.
Okay, so like this part that holds the glove in a boxing glove shape on Braden's broke, but I didn't like pop it or nothing, so now he's just got like an extra large mitt with super reach. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, round 2. Ding ding ding. Whoa! I like heard it swish past my face. Oh. Your face. Third and final round.
Who won the last one? You did.
Oh, I won the first round.
Cheating! Cheating! Cheating!
Okay, so we were just walking the farm and Brittany was taking some photos and then we were climbing over a fence and what did you call it? A trough, because we didn't want to walk through the long grass to get to the gate. And then we were just like, oh, we should have brought the vlog camera. And then Brittany's climbing the fence over the trough and then the baby monitor fell into the trough. And I got an awesome picture of it right here. So now we have the baby monitor in rice. In a bag over there in rice. So I'm not too concerned about it because initially we thought it was Brittany's phone, so we had like panic attack, and then we realized it was the baby monitor. We were just like, oh, okay. Because we don't really use a baby monitor. We brought one because we thought we were sleeping outside in a tent, but last night we slept inside and Grandma seems to think that we're still staying in the house, so we're just waiting for Amanda and the boys to get here so we can figure out sleeping arrangements. Not too concerned about the baby monitor. So yesterday we stopped at Walmart in Wainwright. Yeah. Anyway, we saw this fidget spinner, but when we saw it, Brittany and I both thought of Big Hero 6 nanobots. Is it nanobot or microbot?
Micro.
I think it's a microbot. It's a microbot. Or is it a nanobot? Anyway, comment below if you know the answer to this argument that we're having right now.
Question and answers. What is this?
But anyway, so we didn't get it because we wanted the spinner. Well, we got it because we wanted the spinner, but in our head it's a Big Hero 6 spinner, which makes it that much cooler. Right now, Braden and I are attempting to scare Grandma.
The chair snapped again today.
Why'd you break it?
Hi guys, we're just hanging out today, playing games. I don't know that we'll talk a whole lot, but
Wow, you're special.
lots of B-roll. So, cue the music! Grandma and Grandpa's farm. So we had a really good weekend with family. A lot of people showed up. So now, I don't know if we've actually said this yet, but we're actually gonna go see Matthew and Carmen now. And then we'll head home tomorrow. So we are driving about 2.5 hours to Edmonton. And then we'll spend the day with them. So we woke Charlie up early when Bennett woke up to feed. So we're hoping that she'll fall asleep and that both kids will sleep the whole way. Okay, so we met up with Carmen at IKEA so we can have some food and look for a step stool for Charlie so she can help us in the kitchen. So yeah, we're just cruising IKEA. Okay, we found the step stool in the back of the middle of nowhere. We found the step stools upstairs, but they didn't have this one up there. But we had one in Sweden ages ago, like, I don't know, 10 years now. So I'm guessing it's not on display because it's old, but they still have it because it's the best. Yeah? What up? So we made it to Matthew and Carmen's. Getting from IKEA to here was kind of a gong show because it is bucketing rain outside. So I fully parked on the curb in front of IKEA, right in front of the doors. And then Brittany ran out with Charlie and we threw her in. And then we followed Carmen back to her place, unloaded quick in the rain, lots of running. And now Charlie's down for a nap. Bennett's gonna be down for a nap in a second. Carmen is out getting something for dinner. Matthew is at work. He will be home shortly. So Brittany and I are just chilling in their lovely little apartment that Charlie has already started to destroy. Anything else we should say, Brittany? No. Way to contribute. Thank you. Hi!
Is that what?
Everybody's home and Charlie's waking up. Matthew's cooking chicken on the barbecue. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out and enjoy family. Hello. How's it going?
Mommy.
You're not all done. Sit down.
She just wants to be a pet.
You rockin'? Is that yummy? Okay, so we are now headed back to the hat. I don't know why I do this.
You do it all the time.
Every time I start talking, my nose itches. Anyway, we're headed back to the hat. We had a great time with Matthew and Carmen. I was actually super terrible at vlogging, so I apologize for that. Like, after we did everything, we were playing games and hanging out. I was just like, oh, man, I meant to vlog some of that. But we don't see them very often. So I was totally zoned out in family time. So, I mean, that was great for us. We left a little earlier than expected because Bennett, he woke up weird last night, so he was really tired, and then if we had to put him down there, then we would have had to stay for a long time, and they have an appointment later, and Matthew has to drive to Calgary today as well, so I don't know, we were cut a little short, but it was a great time. So we just need to make sure we don't go as long without seeing them again. So all in all, pretty good family weekend on both sides. Now we just have one more last stretch home, Hopefully it's not super painful, but I don't know, we're ready for it. Side note, IKEA, awesome. Did you like it?
I've been there before.
I know you've been there before, but like, I don't know, every time I go, I'm just like, see all this stuff. It's just like, wow, IKEA is amazing.
Every time I go, I'm like, I shouldn't have come here.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were like on a very strict budget for this trip. Otherwise, we would have spent all of the money at IKEA. But I don't know, they got like awesome furniture, but then even their food is so good. And then I love that all of their stuff is still in Swedish. Because it's just like, I'm not gonna repackage just because you're a different country. This is what it's called. Anyway, so on to drive we go. Okay guys, that is it for our family trip. We are home now. We dropped Charlie off with Amanda. She offered to take her for the night. So Charlie didn't even come inside. We just took her straight to Amanda's. Bennett's a little sweaty and pukey, so he's getting changed and fed, and then he'll probably go down to sleep early. Brittany and I are just gonna have pizza and go to bed early. So that's it. That was our awesome family weekend.